OtisWho.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
This next story is troubling, and honestly, it deserves more time than we're going to give it. I would love to have a panel on this, because the more people see what we're about to discuss right now,
okay,
the more of an outrage, or probably, I'm gonna say outrage, that's the wrong word, that's a trigger word. The more people see this video, the more conversation will have to have taken place about what we're going to see, because I have mixed emotions about it.
Right.
I really do.
Okay.
I have very mixed emotions about what we're about to see. So without further ado, let's go into this video of what we're about to see, and we will discuss it briefly.
Okay.
Briefly.
Yeah.
After we see it, because this deserves a whole podcast in itself with a whole panel.
Okay.
But let's just see this.
All right.
Okay. Hold on.
You are a child.
We're gonna have to start this over at the beginning. Hold on.
Fuck down. Who do you think you are?
Yo, if that was me, I swear to God.
In my classroom, and you think yourself, stop instigating. Do you hear me? Over here, running around my classroom, cussing at a girl trying to fight her. That's what your family does? The minute your family put their hands on women, your dad beat your mom?
Ooh.
He started. No, she didn't. She was sitting next to me. She literally shut your mouth. What the? How old are you? I'm 11. 11? Say it again. I'm 11. 11 years old. You are a child. Fuck down.
You want to watch it one more time?
Yo, if that was me, I swear to God.
In my classroom, and you think yourself, stop instigating. Do you hear me? Over here, running around my classroom, cussing at a girl trying to fight her. That's what your family does? The minute your family put their hands on women, your dad beat your mom?
Ooh.
He started. No, she didn't. She was sitting next to me. She literally shut your mouth. What the? How old are you? I'm 11. 11? Say it again. I'm 11. 11 years old. You are a child.
Now.
Who do you think you are?
Now, we both saw that.
Yeah.
We saw it.
Yeah.
We both saw that. There is so much to unpack in that. I don't know how you feel about that, because this is our first time seeing this together.
Yeah.
And actually, this is your first time seeing it, period?
Exactly.
This is your first time seeing it. This is my fifth time.
Okay.
I've had time to digest it. For the record, let me give you my brief background. I have one child.
Okay.
She's 27.
Right.
I'm not in this situation, and I thank God that I'm not in this situation. So I feel sorry, and I understand the parents who are in this situation as of now. But what I'm about to say perhaps is going to piss some people off, but I'm going to say it. And there is always an exception to the rule, always. So understand what I'm saying. I personally don't feel that she did anything wrong. Yes, the verbiage, okay, and also too, the grabbing, okay. I get it, the grabbing. That was probably when he was. But let's keep it real. These kids in these schools these days, man, we've all seen it. Not all kids, I'm not saying that, not all kids. But we know the reality of the situation. I'm going to say it. A lot of these parents are sending these kids to school just as a daycare facility. and they have no discipline at home. And we see it in the streets every day. I see it every day. And you send your kids to school, and now this teacher has not only have to teach them the arithmetic and the reading and the social studies, now she has to try to be their parent and try to discipline them at the same time, which the kids aren't going for it. They have no respect. It's gone. Now, do I agree with everything that she did? No, I don't. But I'm being real about it. I'm not looking at the initial occurrence. I'm looking at the abundance, the buildup. How long that she had to been putting up with this, period. Now, also too, I know she's not lying, and you could tell how intelligent he was, and you could tell how he did straighten up when she got stern with him. If you're being polite and being politically correct these days, they're going to run over you. The video shows that. But when you raise that voice and show discernment without the touching, I disagree with the touching part. That's questionable. But show discernment. You saw how he cowered. You saw how he showed that respect. That's what you want. And I'm sorry, at that age, growing up, we're going to learn the difference between fearing someone and respecting someone. At some point, that fear, of course, translates and transforms into respect. But starting off, yes, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, fear me until you learn the difference. But until then, fear me. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to disrespect the young lady. So I get everything she was saying. The handling of it, questionable. Questionable.
But I mean, she asked the right question.
Yeah. And she asked the right question. And what question was that? Talk to me.
Did your parents teach you to hit on girls?
Hey, I heard that too. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. She did bring that point up. She did bring that point up. You know, and you got the kids. And that's another thing too, the kids in the background. Did you hear the girl say, I wish that was me, or that couldn't have been me? Well, but you have done, young lady. I mean, just the fact that you had the gall to say that.
Right. And y'all shocked that she cussed.
Right. Because these kids are very aware of what's going on. They know the now new laws and rules that's politically correct. They know that they can't get yelled at, and they know. They know how to play the system. Don't get it twisted. They know.
But the parents are sending these kids to school without any discipline.
None whatsoever.
They expect the school to teach them what discipline is supposed to be. Supposed to learn that from the house.
Hey, listen, again, I just wanted to share these stories with you. Again, that's a whole nother podcast that I would love. Actually, if you don't mind, leave a comment. If you would like to be a part of that panel, I want to set that up. No joke. And part of the requirements would be, of course, you have to have a child, obviously, and we'll just go from there. I'll pick the location, but I don't have a panel. I really want to do this. I want to have this discussion. Yeah. I really do. Because this is just crazy to me. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button if you indeed liked the show. And until next time, I will be back with another show and more news. And if you have any suggestions of topics or anything that you'd like for me to discuss or just bring to my attention, please leave a comment below, or also email me at OtisWho, the number 1, at gmail.com. Again, that's OtisWho at the number 1 at gmail.com. And until then, have a nice day.